Scrolling through the grimy web, vultures specking fame. Puppet strings on families, broadcasting their pain. Clickbait titles got them hooked, ain't nothing humane. Monetize the misery, cashing in on names. Milk and tears from a headline tragedy, turning trauma into a full-blown strategy. Like crime on the screen, mass identity, but we see the greed, true audacity. Families shatter, searching truth, exploiter at the wheel, twisting every fact for the views, cold-hearted with zeal. Misinformation spreads in fractions like steel, left them fractured, ain't no chance to heal. Digital wolves in sheep's clothes roam the scene, profit over an ethic, shielded by a screen, feeding off despair with the psycho schemes. Reality TV on a broken dream. Milk and tears from a headline tragedy, turning trauma into a full-blown strategy. Like crime on the screen, mass identity, but we see the greed, true audacity. Spewing lies, distorting, destroying families' trust. Make the pain go viral, drama's a must. It's a circus, a freak show, hearts made of rust. Integrity sold out, trampled in the dust. Milk and tears from a headline tragedy, turning trauma into a full-blown strategy. Like crime on the screen, mass identity, but we see the greed, true audacity. Milk and tears from a headline tragedy, turning trauma into a full-blown strategy. Like crime on the screen, mass identity, but we see the greed, true audacity. Spewing lies, distorting, destroying families' trust. Make the pain go viral, drama's a must. It's a circus, a freak show, hearts made of rust. Integrity sold out, trampled in the dust.
Hello, hello, hello. Let's stop this one. I don't remember why I made that so long in the end. I don't know what I was doing. Who knows? Who knows what I was thinking at the time? Hello, everybody. How are you? Hey, Sin. Hey, Kate the Great. How are you guys? Travel time is done. We are back. Anywho, I just stopped in to say hello to everybody, to see how you guys are doing, what you've been into, what you've been up to, kind of a thing. I have been super into TV and binge watching a bunch of shows. Been staying definitely far away from a lot of shit, but just been hanging out, chillaxing, relaxing, and so glad to be like finally back home without having to leave back out again in a week. So that's been nice to know that I'll be home. But I don't know if you guys have ever had it happen, but you get back home and all of a sudden it's like these 32 projects that are so important to do around the house. Haven't done them in years, but you know what? They're totally like, I've got to do them right now. So like I'm in the middle of wanting to like overhaul my damn backyard and make it a whole, I don't know, what looks like a cafe to me, because I like those little string lights. I have a thing for them. They're a whole vibe. So I'm trying to like hold myself off. I want to spring clean closets and just clean out my whole life, kind of a thing. So I'm trying to fight the urges for that. Hey, Sinner. Hey, Money Moves. How's it going? How you guys doing? Hope all is well. All is well. All is very well. What have you guys been up to? It's because it's springtime. I don't know, Sin. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's because like it's a new season and everything is blooming and all that kind of stuff. Like it seems very like brand new. Maybe I don't have a clue. I don't know. I know these trees that are blooming outside right now are not good for my allergies. I'm very grateful for allergy medication because it is the worst to have to go through. But I did get to learn when I was down in Georgia and Florida, I did get to actually experience the pollen that everybody at one point in time was trying to explain to me what the pollen on their cars looked like. I was able to go, and when I was there wasn't a lot, but it was enough to like there's definitely a dusting of pollen all over the car, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this would be terrible if you had to live in this." I don't think my allergies could, sign up for that. This It's not for me. But that's okay. And then I went to Washington, D.C. and dealt with a monsoon. It wasn't really a monsoon, but if I put I could show you a video, and that rain was coming down. Like it was like pouring, like your windshield, right? And again, you've probably been in that kind of rain before. I just haven't really experienced it like that. But the windshield wipers were going as fast as they possibly could on the rental car, and it's still you couldn't see through it. You just couldn't see through it. It was crazy. Hmm. Well, technically, Money Moves, it was a work trip. I just made it, I made an extra day within the trip to go and hang out and meet my girls and see them and talk to them. But what have you guys been up to? I pray you haven't been on the Chroma streets, because my gosh, I heard it's pretty bad out there. I don't know, but I heard it's, well, by pretty bad, I mean pretty normally bad. Does that make a difference? I don't know. Just, I don't know. It's been hard finding something new to like get into because my interest has changed so much. So it's been interesting. A long time ago, AMAC had put us onto a show called Traders. And I think it started as a UK show, and then they did a US version of it. So I've only watched the US version of it, but I actually like the show. And this week I found a new show. I haven't watched the finale yet because it's supposed to come out. But it's called Million Dollar Secret, where, hey, True Texan, how are you? I hope you're doing good. But essentially it is let's say 10 people go and live in this house together, and one of them becomes like a secret millionaire where they open this box and they get $1,000,000, and the rest of the other 9 people have to figure out who the millionaire is. And some of them, like, their analytical and logical skills are pretty on point, because they pinpoint the person pretty quickly just based off of like a weird behavior or something strange that they did or whatever. And then other times it's like, no, why do you think that person, they didn't even do anything weird? But that's a good show too. If you ever get it, if you're looking for something to watch, that's a good one. I think it's on maybe Netflix or Paramount Plus. Those have kind of been the 2 places that I've been the most lately. So it's on one of those. Hey, Hope's Echo. How are you? I hope your family and your animals are doing good. Oh, you're watching that? Yeah, I'm all the way done with it. And I think the only thing next is like the actual like big reveal and the ending of it. It's Netflix. Okay. All right. Thank you. But that one's a good one too. Let's see what else. I think that's kind of the only show. There was another one that I just binged. It had like 4 seasons to it, but it was an older show. I really like the new Matlock. The new Matlock has been interesting and intriguing. I don't mind it. I got a freaking Tdap vaccination yesterday in my arm, and my arm is so sore today. I'm like, God, dog. The more I move it, like it seems like it's getting better, but then it's not. There are a ton of good TV shows in the UK. I love British panel shows. What can you give me an example of like what a British panel show is like? Because I don't know. Resorting back to all of my favorite ASMR community creators, solace, peace, and serenity are better for my soul. I know that's right. Occasionally, I'll utilize the comment section to share my thoughts. There you go. There you go. The ASMR is just not. I don't know what ASMR community creators. Oh, that's just okay. That's just their community and their creators in the community. Okay. the ASMR creeps me out. I don't know what it is. It just so creeps me out. Like this, making a point to make their lips make a noise. When they talk, they make it like a point. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. Or they take their nails and they run it across this thing right by the microphone. Hey, Ellen. And they're like, I don't know. It just is not my thing. My daughter loves the ASMR stuff. One of my daughters, she loves the ASMR stuff. But I'm like, oh, that creeps me out. I don't know. It's weird. I'm a weirdo. It's totally fine. Good for you. That's cool. Oh, Ellie. Why you want to come in starting shit? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Like literally you have to have something else to do. Yeah, like it makes no sense at all to come in and then you get upset when people call you a shit stirrer. That don't make no sense. Like, I mean, at least own it. Like just at least own like I am a shit stirrer. I think people could have a little bit more respect for you if you'd do that. But like he ain't in here talking about shit. He just said hello. Could you like you have to understand that looks a little odd on your part. Like I hope you can logically see that like that looks a little stalkerish of you. I don't know. It's just really weird. Georgia, my favorite blunt person. I don't want to hear anyone tapping on shit. Listen, they get the and they always have the long nails. I don't have shit by me that I could do it with, but they get the long nails, B-Fergs, and they be like right up next to the thing. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. ASMR is my jam. Not chewing, spit painting, nor mukbangs. Okay, so then what kind of so are you just like the talking noise touching kind of ASMR? Is that your jam? I don't know. I noticed she doesn't go on panels much anymore. She misses you girls, and that's okay, Georgia. I wouldn't take that away from anybody. Everybody misses somebody at one point in time, so it's okay. I think she has GPS on him. Yeah, maybe she does. I don't know. I don't think so, but who knows? You got blocked because you called her out. Oh, I love that for you. Hi, Laura. Laura. Pokes, and then runs to. Well, agree to disagree, Lacey. I do agree that she pokes, and pokes. But it has to be a real reaction for her to run back and to run tell that. I don't know. I go to sleep to ASMR every night. LOL. The tapping videos are so soothing to me, but only ones with no talking. Okay, so if they're just tapping on something, the tap 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 is your jam, Nicole. All right, no judgment. No judgment. If it's your thing, you're totally fine. Totally fine with it. She was named. Oh, yeah, it is what it is. I was legit asking. Well, Ellie, here's the thing. You already know the reason why you're not blocked in this chat like you are so many others is because I definitely welcome questions, and I definitely welcome anybody with opposite opinions of mine. Respectfully, of course, they can't just come in here wilding out and saying crazy shit, right? But honestly, the conversation wasn't even about that person. Like you didn't come in to join the conversation or to ask questions about the conversation. Like you just came in to start shit. Like I really do wish that you could just be honest about that. Like, he has his own chat that I'm sure he's been live on. I don't know, but I'm sure he's done a live that you could have asked him that in on any one of your millions of accounts. I am blocked at Center and Jones, and that's it. Oh, and Nonsense, but that's recent. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Okay. The live just started. Yes, I think it's been going for all of 15 minutes. And not one time have we talked about, because I don't even know what the hell FOIA you're talking about. But I don't even care either. Like, that's the thing. Hi, Texas girl. How are you? Hi, fur baby. I hope you're doing good. Oh, well, now don't listen. I personally subscribe to kindness. I think you can respectfully tell somebody to fuck off. Like I definitely think that's possible. But I also I'm very intrigued at a person who can be so like who lacks such self-awareness. That intrigued me for sure. So of course it like that part always gets me the best of it all. Hi, pretty eye. How are you? I hope everything's going good for you. Whispers, glue sticks, ocean and seagulls, jelly blocks, fidget boards, soothing light wands, water mist, ice globes, and lo-fi echoes help me rest and ignore the day's chaos and noise. Well, those are all some very interesting things. I am curious about the glue stick. Honestly, Money Moves, you're gonna make me go Google the glue stick ASMR because how are you getting ASMR out of the glue sticks? Is it like maybe it makes a noise when you have to like screw the bottom of it to get it to like go up? Maybe that makes a noise because it's so close to the microphone that picks up anything. Hey, mystery. Interesting. Huh. OMG, I love the glue stick, but I don't see many doing it anymore. Well, Money Moves, who does the glue sticks? Because Nicole is looking to find somebody. If you happen to know, if you happen to know of a creator in the community doing that, just let Nicole know. She's interested in finding. Now I got it. Now my mind is going to be too interested in it. And unfortunately, I have an obsessive mindset that does not allow me to just move past a thought without focusing on it. So please hold as we find a glue stick ASMR video. Let's see. I thought of you today, Zero, when I thought about going live. Oh, here we go. Hold on. The girl is rubbing the glue stick on her microphone. Hi, Zen. They wrapped plastic wrap on the mic and rub large glue sticks across them. Special glue sticks, not Elmer's. Well, this girl is doing Elmer's, I'm just saying. But that is interesting. To each his own. To each his own. That would absolutely, I don't know, it would like it just, I don't know, it gives me goosebumps. It's like nails on a chalkboard for me. I don't know. Everybody is different. I'm high frequency noise. I fucks with it hardcore. I love it. Blue Friday ASMR is top notch in my opinion. Okay. I'm guessing that's probably a creator. I've been watching Lori Daybell trial Good Shish. So I have seen everybody covering it. I don't know anything about it. I so I don't know much about that one. I haven't been able to watch the hearings or like the jury pool for Karen Reed, but I have been watching The Lawyer and his recaps. Like he kind of points out like some of the bigger things and kind of breaks it down. And then when I have a little bit more time, I've been watching Emily D. Baker because she gives a lot more like I feel like she gives a very fair commentary for the most part. Not out. It's like sometimes if it's just fuck shit, she just calls it fuck shit, and I can appreciate that. But I do really like that. So I'm super kind of into the Karen Reed side of things still. But I did not watch the I haven't done Lori Daybell. I can't. Somebody was saying that she's representing herself, and I don't know. There may be more to it. I have never really gone too far into it. So Runkle, I actually don't know if I'm still subscribed. I did subscribe in the beginning when he was doing Karen Reed during the first trial, and I liked it, but like there is something about his voice that just irritates my soul now. And he doesn't like get to the point, and I'm like, okay, you know. Oh, it's good. It is. You know what else I watched this week is MJ was streaming the um Motion and Lemonade for Brian Kohlberger. So I did watch that this week. I just turned it on while I was working. So I was able to listen in on that. And that was interesting because the judge was like, I seem to be misunderstanding what you're saying, ma'am. And the defense attorney is like, well, obviously you are misunderstanding, and I'm not sure how to clear up the misunderstanding for you. And I was like, oh, well, okay, then tell us how you really feel then. Please just tell us how you really feel, ma'am. But I personally felt like she was trying to apply a rule that was just the wrong rule. But that's just, my 2 cents. Nothing. Um, Hold on 1 second. I subscribe to Crime and Investigation Network. I've been watching a lot of those shows. Is that on YouTube or on a TV? Is that a subscription for like a streaming platform? I don't know. I never heard of that one before. I could be wrong. But so here's my thing. I think I really like to reside in a land that is very existent of that there are good people out there. Like I hold on to faith that there are good people out there while still acknowledging that some shitty, evil people exist too, right? I feel like when I consume too much true crime kind of stuff, um, I feel like it just is too realistic of like the evil in the world. And I get some people love it. They could consume it all day, every day. It's not a problem. And for me, it like crushes my dreams and hopes that like people can genuinely be just kind, positive, good people. And so I just kind of stay away from it. So there are certain things that will interest me. Like the 2 things that I followed recently is the young lady Kamani, who ended up losing her life. She had gone missing out of Ohio, and she had lost her life. Her father ended up murdering her. And so I followed that up until his arrest. And then Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. I'm following that because I'm hoping that there's just some other information or context that's missing. But if not, then accountability needs to be had, and that's just is what it is. So I will watch the Karen Reed trial. The others with children, I can't watch. Yeah, the stuff with kids is hard. Like I don't know how people, and you're hearing like what, like these really bad things, and you're like, oh, like, oh, my heart, I don't know. I watch. I like to watch the whole investigation side, how they get from A to B. So Zero, are those like episodes like, okay, like the first 48, right? That show, right? Although there's some realness to it, there still is some editing and some stuff that's left out amongst the way, right? But you kind of get to see the investigation, along the way with that. Is it like that? Is it kind of like that? The Lori Vallow Daybell trial going on right now is for Charles Vallow, which is her husband that she murdered. Why? Is she just like, is she just insane and that's why she murdered him? Or like, have you been beating her for years? Not that that's okay, but like, is there another context that we may be missing? I recently found the dad challenge, and I find him funny. Hold on now. The Dad Challenge. Let me see. Oh, the Dad Challenge podcast. It sounds familiar. Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find. Excuse me. Oh, I don't know if that's him or not. DCP official? Yeah. Is he a guy who takes down online bloggers? Is that somebody else? Do I have the wrong one? I may have the wrong one for that one. I'm not anti-family bloggers, so that may not be my jam. But I'm totally down with it. So I am not really there's reasonable doubt. Okay. Um I'm okay. So Joe Button has a podcast and it's been hit or miss for me, but like I found myself recently just listening because it's 5 to 7 people on the podcast talking about a specific subject and they all bring out different like perspectives. And I love that, like that kind of vibe, right? But he actually started a spin-off called Pod Wives, and it's all the couples. So it's like Joe and his girl, they've been together 6 years, and it's this other guy and his wife. And so it's a bunch of like husbands and wives and boyfriends and girlfriends who have been together long term. Love that show. But some of the stuff that they talk about, I'm like, oh, clutch my pearls. I don't know if this is for me. Like, I don't know. It's just everybody's relationship is different. So no judgment, but like some of the stuff that they talk about or the conversations that they would entertain as a couple is just like, ooh, okay, all right. But it is interesting because it's um a bunch of different people. Okay, let me go see. Hold on. I gotta go back up. My garden is taking most of my time up at the moment. It's currently a cross between a flower show and Blackpool illuminations with hedgehogs. I don't even know what a Blackpool illumination is. I do know that nobody watered my strawberry plant while I was gone. And when I came home, it was a shriveled up mess. I started watering it. Here we are 3 days later, and it's starting to perk back up and act like it's alive. And I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God. You know? I think it was taking a long time to find a jury, Georgia, because how many people don't know about it at this point? Like a lot of people know about it, even people who aren't into it. So to find people who would be able to not be biased and would be able to look at the evidence fairly, that's, I don't know. There is reasonable doubt with him. Okay. Yeah, a lot of shows like the first 48. Okay, all right. Well, I like the first 48. I mean, I can't like binge watch season after season. The woman is just defending herself, and I just found those trials too slow. Okay. He makes fun of bloggers. Okay. And then he was an amazing man. Lori killed her husband and then went on to kill 2 of her young children. She's serving a life sentence for killing her 2 children and the wife of her most current husband. How do you not know about this case? One, because odds are the crime happened before I even hit the true, it got into true crime. That'd be my first guess. Because I didn't even know what happened with Casey Anthony. I had to start watching it recently when everybody was talking about like, oh, Casey's gonna be an advocate, And so then I had to start watching it and learning about it. And that's what I'm doing. I watched James English podcast. I listened to him to fall asleep too. Okay. I also love Transcend Furniture Gallery. I have to have mindless stuff for funny stuff. Funny stuff all day, every day. Go ask Alice. I could watch funny videos back to back. Funny videos and like videos that make you go, like the ones that'll make you think about like different subjects or like that make you I'm really into like there'll be like a motivational quote, right? And so you'll watch a video and it says this motivational quote and it's like, it's something like, I never knew the healing I had to do until I thought about such and such, such and such, right? And then you think about that and you're like, huh, oh, okay, like, oh, I could see that, or oh, I don't think I've ever thought about that, or correlated those two things together, or you know what, just food for thought kind of things. Love those kind of videos. I could scroll through that every day, all day. The Blackpool Illuminations are an annual lights festival in the British seaside town of Blackpool, stretching along the promenade and featuring a dazzling display of over 1 million lights. I love that. Zero, you've got to take pictures of that. Naughty bits, tips, and tricks. Yeah. Basically money moves. That's very, very. She refinishes furniture and she is beyond talented. I wish I could be her. Oh, that's awesome. Nunya, do you still watch QB? I do not. I don't think like I'll watch like Shady will post a video or two. Very rarely does she hit there, but like she'll post something. I watch her content. So like I'll hear something, but even that's very rare. But like logging in and going to her live stream, no, not at all. How do you feel about Barbecue Lady donating hundos every day to her? I don't care. I mean, so here's the thing. I think I a long time ago I had to learn that like, and it sounds so simplified and it sounds so like duh, who didn't know that kind of a thing. But I thought if I could, I'm going to use Zero as an example. If I explained something to Zero and I showed her receipts of something to Zero and I was just like, hey, be careful, right? That Zero would just, keep an eye out and protect herself, right? But I learned a while ago, I'd probably say, what is this, April? So maybe 2 years ago, a little less than 2 years ago, I think I learned to myself that like people are going to support who they want to support. And again, sounds super simple, but there is nothing you could ever do to sway them because YouTube taught me that groupthink, the hive mind, and I don't mean the hive like Queen Bee's hive, I just mean like the hive mindset is it really is a really like strong thing. And people thinking outside of the boxes, people thinking for themselves, people standing on what they believe in themselves, like it really is a foreign concept in the area. And so when like that echo chamber is created, people want to be needed, they want to be included in things, and so therefore they will do anything to be included. They'll sacrifice themselves, their morals, they're independent, like they'll sacrifice all of those things just to be accepted. And I learned that from observations. But I just think that like there's nothing you can do to stop it, like, and really like, and I don't mean like, oh, cancel everybody. Oh, like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. But to stop behaviors, you have to make a stand against that. Um, I there was yeah, yeah, there's just I don't know where I was at or what brought it up. There was an example that was given. Oh, it was, well, I don't want to go there because it's a situation I don't want to talk about it. But um when I first came around here, I think that I seen the call out sector, so to speak, the anti-tragedy pimp, movement, so to speak. I think that I really did think that you could call out misinformation, disinformation. You could call out the tragedy pimps. You could absolutely say the truth and set things right, and you could make a difference. And I think that while you can make a difference, you have to be the right person to do that. And you have to be willing to go about it in a different way than most of the people I know of or myself have tried to do it in the past. And so I think it's absolutely pointless now at this point. Anywho, long story short, that there's your answer, Georgia. Sorry. JP ran away. I think JP realized QB was a scammer and didn't want to address it. So she decided to just end it by leaving. I don't think she ran away. I mean, I watched her live stream of like burning it all down, but I personally, I don't think she burnt it all down. I think she gave some strong opinions. I think she said what other people have been saying. No, I don't, I mean, I don't feel like she ran away per se, but I also don't know because I haven't been around like that. But I don't think so. I think one thing I will give her, um, I don't respect part of her ways. Obviously, I don't respect just being mean for no fucking reason, just to be an asshole. But I do respect that when she strongly is against something, she will say it everywhere she goes and she stands on it. And that's something I can respect about people in general. So, legit question, because you asked to set JPs. Why do cartoon wrenches mean so much to certain YouTubers? Um, Actually, I don't think it means as much to YouTubers as it does to subscribers. I think that it gives them like a status. And I think when there's some people you can give that wrench to and it won't make a difference. You could take it away tomorrow and they don't give a damn. Like, please don't give me a wrench. I'm better off without it, right? But there are others who you give that wrench to, and it in their minds, it gives them this status. It's that belonging. It's I've made it. Mama, I made it kind of a thing. And it's a sense of authority for certain people. It makes them feel included. It makes them feel like they belong there kind of a thing. And when you take it away from them, you're taking away, I'm not included, I'm not valued, I'm not like, and all of those things tend to show up there. Again, not my style. I could lose every wrench that I've ever had, and I really don't give a fuck. The only reason why I mostly like wrenches is because I'm nosy and I like to see who's getting blocked or whose comments are getting removed or who's saying something inappropriate. Like I'm just nosy like that. But outside of that's why I think that people do go so crazy about the cartoon wrenches because it means something to them. Those chats are filled with attention seekers who have a longing to be noticed and a desire to feel needed. I think so. But again, to be fair, I feel like that's everybody on some level, right? So I don't think that I don't I think it's natural. Oh my god, I don't even know how we're going here. I think it's natural as a human being, right? To enjoy getting attention, to enjoy feeling like you belong somewhere, feeling like you're needed, feeling like you have found your people, right? I think that everybody has that desire. I think that in some people, that desire is less when they know who they are and they don't compromise who they are just to fit in. Where I think on the opposite end of that is a person who will do anything to fit in, right? So I think that desire just like it may be very minimal and it could be very maximum, maybe. But I think that's where like the difference is. And I think those people are everywhere in the chats, unfortunately. Yeah, no, yeah, Georgia. Okay, yeah, no, not making content, but I mean, do you blame her though? Like making content in a infested area? I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's like telling somebody, like, go take a shower, get completely clean, and then go stand in the middle of a pig pen. Like, who's going to be like, yeah, let me go do that? Sure, that sounds like a great idea. You know what I mean? So, no, no, no. Yeah, she will. That's good, Georgia. That's good. Hey, fixing the snap. How are you? Oh, okay, Ellie. When I hear like YouTubers, I think content creators. So sorry, that's the only reason why I clarified that is because that's what I hear. Right now, nothing hardly appeals to me. Animal videos is about it. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I know I seen Jonesy went live earlier today. I think she said she was going to go live later on tonight, possibly if she gets around to it. And you know, Deets is still in recovery, so she won't be live. I think we got another, what is this, April 10th. So I think we have another solid 4 months before we see her live streaming. So it'll be a while. That's a problem, because then people stick by people even if they disagree with them. Not that I care. I say what I want. But Georgia, why? Like, isn't that weird? Like in real life, right? Let's say you're sitting at a dinner table with your family, and somebody is like, you know what? I think everybody should get a chance to go outside and, like, I don't know, kick dogs, right? And you're like, why? What did the dog do to you? Like, are you talking about a dog attacking you and you kicking it to get it off of you? Like, what are you doing, right? And they're like, no, I just think that, like, if your neighbor is walking by you and they've got a job, you just kick, or dog, excuse me, then you just kick the dog. That's what I think we should all do. I don't know too many people who would be sitting at the table like, yeah, you know what? That sounds like a great idea. And I'm totally down with it. Let's go do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, to behave so differently online is definitely a social experiment, but it's intriguing to me because I don't understand what makes that difference in people. Like, it's very I don't know, it's just very interesting to me. I don't know what makes somebody be silent when they wouldn't normally agree with something. It's odd to me. This is the one of the first years I haven't been wrenched. It doesn't bother me apart from the nosy aspect, right? Exactly, exactly. Because they have nothing better to do. I also nosy, but I'm lazy, so I don't care. Yeah, I mean, some people, this is, this is their thing. I don't know. What do you mean by stick by people, Georgia? You all think I belong to the hive, but that's never been my style. This is a virtual space at the core. I don't think anyone should belong to anyone other than family. That's true. I don't disagree with that part. And you've seen wars start over Rented Girl. Listen, Andy Cruz, IE in the building. Hey, how's it going? I don't know. I've seen some people act a damn fool about wrenches while claiming they're perfectly fine. You can take my wrench tomorrow. But, like, then you watch them get a wrench taken and they just lose their ever loving minds. And you're like, whoa, didn't see that one coming. And people all of a sudden are like, what happened? Where did this go so wrong? And then you're like, well, it all started with a fake wrench behind their name on a YouTube channel. Oh, I don't do animal videos. That's my thing. I love my babies. I love watching your hedgehog videos. It's one of the main things. Like, you are now at the top of my algorithm. I think you and one other page are at the top of my algorithm when I check my page, because of the fact that, like, I watch the videos of hedgehogs. They're fun and they're so cute and they look so tiny and cuddly. Heck yeah, it's weird to you. Okay, all right. Because every place I see you other than the hive, you stir the pot, go there and stir it. Do you watch Sitting with Dogs? It's really good. So, what do you mean by stirring the pot? Do you oh god. Listen, JP, don't be out here acting like fucking Beetlejuice. It's like JP, 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 boom, there you are. Ellie, well, I don't know. Like, I feel like I see both sides of that. I don't know. Hey, Nanya, on the flip side, in my opinion, some creators have made the big deal with the wrench, not necessarily the holder, because it does symbolize something for some creators. Is stuff not just about modding? LOL. Okay, so, okay, hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Let's go back a second. I have a question. So, what you're saying is, in your opinion, some creators, so what can you, obviously, like, we're not talking specifics, these are just wrenches in general. If you think this is about you or your wrenches or your mods, I promise you It's not. This is just a random ass conversation on a Thursday afternoon in my time zone. Okay. But like, can you give an example of like what a big deal? Like, for example, I'll use an example. Molly used to say if you joined her Patreon for $50, then you got a wrench, right? So people would pay the $50 and join her Patreon just so they could get a wrench, right? But to me, that wasn't her making a big deal out of the wrench. That was them making the big deal out of the wrench because like they needed to be that wrench on her page. I don't know. I don't know. You're starting a beehive here. It's fun watching them work. Oh, your bees are actually building out the beehive? That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Hey, Lindsay. Whoop whoop. We're gonna have a baby. Okay. People are definitely power trippy about that. Yeah, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I'm always watching. That's you, JP. You're like the lady off Monsters Inc. We're always watching you, Mr. Wazowski. That's so you. I don't even know what you're talking about, Lindsay. I don't even know. Oh, thank you, Mystery. Thank you. Listen, I was never fired. Wait, you got fired? How does one get fired? Like, I feel like that's like a Friday Craig situation. Like, how do you get fired on your day off? I need to know, like, how do you get fired from being a mod? Okay, so what are some reasons why you know of that somebody has been fired from being a mod? Like, all of you know somebody at some point who's lost a wrench. So let's see, I've lost a wrench for being in somebody's chat. I wasn't supposed to be in, apparently. I didn't know the rules. Okay, I lost a wrench for that. I lost a wrench for, I think I've only, well, I think I turned in, like I resigned from a wrench and I think I lost one wrench. I'm trying to think if I have lost wrenches when a creator gets rid of all of their mods completely. So there was a page I did that in. I can't think of any other reasons why you lose wrenches. I don't know. She got tossed to the side like the trash bag she is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who is making stuffed peppers? What is happening right now? Why is everybody talking about stuffed peppers? Obviously, I missed it. So I'm obviously those stuffed peppers look like my grandchild made them out of Play-Doh. Oh God. Okay, let's just say the watching is happening from within lately everywhere. The the call is coming from inside of the house. Okay, so JP said one of the reasons could be she said take my wrench. Okay. Okay, I could see that. That's a resignation from wrenching. Okay. Interesting. You got to see them to believe it. Barbecue underscore ladies cookbook has a delicious recipe for them. Wow. Wow, I had no clue. You got to see them to believe them. Honestly, I'm a little bit concerned from your guys' feedback about the stuffed peppers. I don't know. I can tell you that in 365 days, I gave a total of $45 in super chats total, split it between different. I give $0. Gave a total, what? I don't know. I had a short-lived wrench when I pocket modded Grandma Sherry while shopping. That was the end. Oh, you got no more wrench after that. Damn. You put them on your community post. Well, and I mean this with all respect, JP. I don't actually follow you, so now I'm gonna have to go look you up. Hold, please, to see these peppers. Again, no offense at all. Oh, wow. Are they raw? Like, is this before it got put in? to the oven? Or is this the after product? Why would you put a before product in your cookbook? This is interesting. Is it a raw eating lifestyle cookbook, maybe? PJ had a live this morning, 4 a.m. my time. So guess who's back? My brain thought it was JP, and I was so looking forward to hear from her again. Damn, RJH, that's terrible. No oven. She said it's a crock pot meal. Wow. You mix ground beef, rice, and pepper in a bowl. Pepper, like the seasoning pepper. That's it. Just ground beef, rice, pepper in a bowl. Well, I'm a little bit personally concerned at the fact her name is Barbecue Lady. But I mean, to each their own. Like maybe somebody out there that's for them. I don't know. I don't know about her cooking. I don't know about this book here. I have a lot of questions regarding the picture itself, but I don't know. I don't know about how I feel about that. Like again, maybe it's a raw eating diet. Yeah, like JP, I don't know that I've ever cooked something with just pepper. No, I'm looking at it, Ellie. I went to JP's post to go look at it, to go see. And then how's the meat gonna cook in the crock pot? Okay, to be fair, I have cooked a meatloaf in the crock pot. It did cook for 8.5 hours, but it was directly on the pot. You know what I mean? And it had foil. So it like was cooking like a little inner oven, right? How does the meat cook inside of that bell pepper? How does it cook inside? What happens inside of there? I don't see the bell pepper creating like an oven effect. Huh. Well, I have a lot of questions. I don't know. I've never personally only cooked with one seasoning. That's not been something. I also struggle with seasoning until my ancestors speak to me, because we're quite disconnected at times. So I'm not going to judge as far as that goes. All I can say is I have never cooked any meal with only one seasoning, let alone that seasoning just being pepper with white rice and ground beef and just pepper. Yeah. That's cool. I love that for her. I hope it turns out okay. I don't even know what to say. I'm in awe. Thank you for bringing up the peppers. I do appreciate those of you who brought up the peppers. That's amazing of you. Just real on the spot. I love that. Love that for me right now. Because I'm having to, pull back a little bit. So it won't turn out okay. Maybe it will. Maybe it will, JP. Honestly, what you actually need to do is you need to make it. That's what now you need to go take ground beef. Do a video, please. Post it. I know you're not a creator anymore, but honestly, I just feel like this is really necessary at this point. Okay. So I need you to go take some ground beef and some rice and pepper, put it in a bowl, put it into your peppers, put them in the crock pot. Let's go for maybe a solid on high for about 4 hours, maybe 6. I'm not really sure. And then I just want you to just record it for us once it's all the way done and let us know how it came out. Also, don't just record the top of it, like just that, the little dome on the top. Don't just record that part. We need you to cut it open down the middle so we can see the done in the middle of that pepper. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm not touching my kitchen. My Italian ancestors will curse me until my demise. Our stuffed bell peppers, is that I'm curious, is that an Italian dish? Now I'm gonna have to go look that up because I don't know. Well, Ellie, I just got a brand new crock pot. I bought the brand new. Well, it's not new. It may not be new to the market. It's new to me. The new Drew Barrymore one. Love, 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 love the look of it. Super modern look, touchscreen, very inexpensive. If you need a crock pot, definitely would suggest walmart.com. Go buy it. I'm not sponsored, but it's a really good crock pot, and I would not be doing that to myself. So yeah, that's the equivalent of a ramen noodle casserole or something. Is ramen noodle casserole another one of her recipes in that book? What is the book? Okay, wait. Where did we get the picture of this book? That's my question. Where did the picture come from? Did somebody buy the cookbook? Is this a picture available online? Is there a website to buy? I have so many questions that I need to now know. Is this where do you buy this? Where do you buy this cookbook? I need to see it. We all need to see it now, actually. Because always watching. I know. But where do people I need to know where is this cookbook at? I'm sorry, Hope's Echo, you season yours with just pepper? No salt, no garlic salt, no garlic, no onion, nothing? I didn't know that Paris Hilton had it. But it's Paris Hilton. I feel like Paris Hilton would be bougie and expensive. On a damn leash. They're going everywhere, Indy. Get your friends under control, Indy. I don't know what's happening. We were talking about wrenches, and all of a sudden we're on peppers. And now we're all being traumatized. Indy, do you make peppers with just stuffed bell peppers with just pepper? Because I can't imagine you of all people. I am certain you do not just use pepper as a seasoning. I don't know. I don't know. It's yeah. I do want to know where to buy it at. I do want to know, like, can I see these recipes online? Well, obviously you can't see the recipes online because you got to buy the book. But like, where do you buy the book? Like, is there a link on her page? I don't even know. What the hell does she even go under? No way. I use Creole. Uh, slap your mama. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And much more. Rice, burger, and tomatoes. Okay. All right. Good, good, good. Indy is going to get us in trouble with Kodo. Oh, God. Did y'all have a breakup? Is there been a breakup since I was gone? I don't. Never have I ever. I know that's right. Yeah. There is no fitness here today. No fitness time, Wolfie. We're just hanging out. I don't know, Ellie. I heard you were already in trouble with some people, girl. I'm just saying. Streets be talking. Just saying. Okay, let me go see. Okay, this is this barbecue. Hold on, I gotta go off. Okay. Barbecue underscore lady. Let me go see. What's with the peppers? Well, Captain Avi, they are very interesting. That's what I'll say. Okay, hold on. Well, what the hell is this lady's actual name? I thought it was barbecue underscore lady, but boy, there sure are a lot of videos about this lady. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hold on. No, this can't be her. This just can't be her. Barbecue lady from TikTok. Is that the one we're talking about? Is that who we're looking at? Shut the front door. Remy, do you have the site? I need to get to this site. No, that lady only has 1,000 subs. It can't be her. That lady, there's no way. Maybe I'm on the wrong that can't be her. That's who you're looking at. Oh, wait a second. Oh, she has a whole website set up for her cookbook. Hold on now. barbecuelady.com. Now hold on now. Hold on. Listen, I don't know this lady. This is just live and in real time. Measure with Love, Measure with Love cookbook. Well, now that's interesting. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. It's the Luigi merchandise for me. And all it is it's just the same beanie with his number on everything. $45 for a sweatshirt. $50 for a hoodie. Uh, $12.50 for a phone case. Okay, that's pretty reasonable. But if you just want the actual logo, you could pay $5 for it. $29. What is they? Okay, all right. Maybe she's famous and I just don't know anything about her. That I want to, I need to try and be fair here. Wait a second. Wait. Hold up. Let me go here real quick. Hold on. Share my screen. Oh, no, JP. I wanted to go see if I could actually look at it. That's all I was trying to do. Ain't nobody buying shit. No offense. Well, maybe. I don't know. Though so you get you a $16 notepad, okay? Here's the first notepad. The first notepad you could get says free the barbecue lady. It's got pages with lines on it. It's got a bookmark and one of those bands that helps, close it. Here's the bookmark and the pages. $16. Got you. Okay. There's a dog mood. I don't know what that means. Honey pots. Wait a second now. Established in 2024. Loyalty and friendship. That's interesting to me. Okay. I don't, again, maybe there's a reason behind it that I just don't know. Fuck the haters. So true. But $16 to tell them that and they'll never even see your private journal. Is that really, is that really important? The Armchair Detective Club. Stay vigilant. Why are they tied up? What are the armchair detectives clubs? Do they stay with their hands tied? Is this a kink thing? That's very interesting. And then a beautiful rose. This feels like maybe there's a message in there. Like, I feel like there may be like a hidden upside down pineapple in here I just don't know about. So I don't know how I feel about that one either. Another one with the dog just saying nope. Another one with the armchair detective. Here's one. I like true crime, comfy clothes, and maybe 3 people. Oh, whew. I thought that meant something totally different. I think there may be some punctuation missing there. Because I thought it was talking about like, preference. Again, no kink shaming at all. But no, I think it's actually trying to say, and maybe like 3 people, but like you can't really read tone in or context without punctuation. But yeah, that's crazy. Okay, whether crafting a masterpiece or brainstorming the next big idea, this notebook will inspire your inner wordsmith. The product features 80-line cream color pages, a built-in elastic closure, and a matching ribbon page marker. Well, shit. A matching ribbon page marker, I'm sold. Plus, the expandable inner pocket is perfect for storing loose notes and business cards so you'll never lose track of important information. Well, guys. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go back. This was the Luigi stuff. So this is everything she has for the Luigi stuff. She got a black hoodie, a unisex hoodie, excuse me, a t-shirt, a phone case, a logo, a hat, tote bag, coffee cup. Oh, multiple colors of a sweatshirt, another hoodie, and a t-shirt. A t-shirt for $29 damn dollars. That is crazy. I don't know what's going on with the merch. That's the best I can say. Here's the cookbook. Again, I don't. Okay, obviously this dog means something to her. So I don't know. Again, I don't know the context. I'm really missing it here. Um, but the dog is the chef. It's That's a little bit confusing, and I don't really equate, like, why not put like the stuffed bell peppers on the front cover, or a picture of her, or her logo, or like something that represents her. I guess maybe the dog represents her. I don't know, maybe she's a bitch. I don't know anything about her. I don't know anything about the dog. So I like the name of it. I love the name of it. That's really Measure with Love. Love that. Um By Barbecue Lady. Love that. I actually really like this design down at the bottom. It's very symmetrical for sure. But yeah, that's really interesting. Um Good for her. Good for her. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Um yeah. I feel like you're the relative that everyone loves to see, but we don't see much. And gotta just fill you in all the tea when we finally see you and get the chance to talk to you. Well, who knows, Georgia? Who knows? But that's crazy. That's interesting. I don't know. Um, oh, she's on the free. I gotta go back in the comments. Sorry, she's on the free Luigi train. I didn't know that was really a thing. I know he raised a bunch of dude. I think he's raised. I don't know what it's at right now, but I know for sure. I think it's like $600,000 for his defense. It's crazy. But again, not that I agree with it. I understand why people are supporting him, because they really truly think like get back at the man kind of a thing against healthcare and some of the challenges and people that they've lost due to claims being declined and shit like that. But ultimately, like those claims will still be denied for the next person because all you did was remove a CEO and they'll put another one there. Like you could have really gone about change a lot differently, but who knows? It's his inmate or case number. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. Okay. She wanted to stay salty, but stay salty lunatic wouldn't let her have it, as far as I know. I don't know who salty lunatic is. I don't think I know. Maybe is that a new person? Is that a TikTok person? Maybe I don't really know. Cook and dogs don't really mix for me. Me neither. Oh, she breeds Frenchies. Okay, a journal. My daughter used to buy them at every book fair, right? For like $8 maybe, and that was at the book fair, which that they raised the price 32 times. I can't even. So weird. You're reaching so much, you will get a spasm. Listen. I am not. I wasn't reaching. I'm just saying, good for her. I'm not going to knock anybody's hustle. I really hope that in the instructions there is a like cook this shit kind of vibe, but maybe there's not. And maybe again, maybe it's a raw diet that none of us know about. I don't know. Maybe the lady's super healthy. People eat a lot of wild shit out here on these different lifestyle and changes and diets. So, whatever. Woofy, it better not be the suspender person. I don't want to watch that. It's over 800K. His message doesn't really translate in this insurance debate. Oh, Ellie, I agree. I don't disagree with that at all. I don't think his message and the purpose of why he did what he did, like all he ended up doing was making that family lose their husband and their father. Like it didn't do shit towards the debate that they actually need to have. But again, maybe 800,000 probably could have gone towards lobbying some shit for change, but whatever. I won't get into that, but no, she's not. She's not at all. I'm staying away. Home Echo, that's probably safest. It's probably definitely safest, actually. Oh, man. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Our hour is coming to an end now. But I appreciated just catching up with everybody and everybody being cool and chill with each other and just having a good time. And I hope you're taking care of yourself and look for it, Nanya. Where is it? It's in the Discord. All right, let's go see. Hold on. Okay. Oh my God, JP. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I'll definitely go into my studio and change that. I'll definitely go in there and change it immediately because I don't need no beef coming back for the first time in a long time. I don't need no beef. Like I just got home and I'm chilling. So I don't need ground beef. I don't need beef inside of bell peppers. And I don't need it on my thumbnail either. So I will make sure that I go on ahead and change that thumbnail. Let me go look for a new thumbnail immediately so I can stay safe and I can stay away from these people. Don't be sending them over here to get me. Hold on. There we go. All right. Okay. Seriously. I seen it, Wolfie. I seen it. All right. All right. Well, y'all have a good night and enjoy. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. Bye.